Well, let's get this train wreck rolling.
Habla no inglés.
Let's get this train wreck rolling.
Habla no inglés.
Uh-oh. Somebody didn't mute.
Somebody might have done that on purpose. You never can tell.
In case you're a little slow.
Yeah, somebody might have just done that on purpose. So I guess Raven is working on getting stuff straightened up, and she may be on. Hey, the party can start. Marshall's here.
Hello.
Hello.
Cave Troll said he'd be a little late.
What?
I was telling him Cave Troll said he'd be a little late.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I heard my name as I logged in. Like, what?
Oh, you know we were talking about you.
We stopped talking about you as soon as you logged in.
Yeah.
And let the paranoia begin.
If y'all hear some excessive coughing, I do apologize. I'm still getting over a cold that's been keeping my ass the last couple of days. So, but I feel pretty used to it now. But I still feel like ass. But
yeah, they make filters for that.
Well, if you hear me screaming like a little girl, it's not me. My granddaughter's here.
You hear me screaming like a little girl? It really is a little
the
girl.
squirrel finally got a hold of the nuts. You know.
See, now there goes Marshall. There he is. He's there.
Are you sure about that, Matt? Because I mean, you already do have like what 6 or 7 masks.
True.
I don't know.
How do you know his wife's not put on his mask?
Oh, we found your character, Mattman.
Who's that?
Yeah, we found your character.
First question is who's we?
There's going to be a voodoo doll now.
BJ and I.
Okay. Second question is what or who is it?
You'll find out.
We're live, so.
Oh, I know.
There's going to be a voodoo doll now.
What's her name?
What's her name?
What's his name? Oh,
What's the name? What's the name? What's the name?
Is that wind howling out your way, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
We have 45 mile an hour sustained winds gusting up to 60, and it is raining sideways out there right now.
Jeez.
It's bad.
The bad part
we had that yesterday.
The bad part is where I live at, Matt, there's all around the edge of like what's not mowed grass is all huge, like oak and whatever other kind of trees there are. And they are huge. Like every one of them just about 50 foot, maybe exaggeration, at least 30 foot tall, all of them. And some of them
you live on that back road. What's the name? I ain't gonna say the name of it, but where that church and those S curves are.
I live off that road.
Yeah. Okay. Up against the mountain there.
You know where the water department is?
Yeah.
Next, if you're coming from Elizabethan, heading towards Hampton, that direction.
Yeah.
When you pass that water department, take a next left. Keep on going up about another mile and a half, and it's up in there.
Yeah, I knew the general area.
Yeah,
I knew the general area. If I don't win a contest and get a T-shirt and a sticker pretty soon, I'm going to tell everybody where he lives. You see what happened to Cave Troll?
Like you showed where Cave Troll lives.
I live so far in the county. The few times I actually get a pizza delivered instead of going and getting it, I have to meet the pizza delivery guy at the edge of the driveway where the driveway is like 200 yards long, and they go to the neighbors across the street because if the trees are in bloom, if it's spring and summer, it doesn't even look like there's a house back in there where the driveway is so long.
See, Marshall's secluded back in there. I'll show you his house one day.
Oh, okay.
GoPro won't pick it up unless you get like 10 foot from the house for the fishing.
No, I'll get you.
He's got that telephoto lens.
I've done got a house picked out.
Oh my!
What's up, Mothman?
And last Friday afternoon, I was off work, not to rub it in. Anyways, last Friday I was on my way back from doing the last little bit of shopping and stuff at the Pinnacle, and I went to see the movie, like the first showing of it at like 12, and I grabbed a few things when I got there, maybe about 2 o'clock, and I drove. About 3 o'clock, I left the Pinnacle area and started heading back this way up 19. And the closer I got to Elizabeth, and I was like so cloudy, you could hardly even see. You know, when you first come over and start coming down, I'm like, what is that, rain or snow? And it was pouring snow. Like in about 2 minutes, it went from nothing to like an inch on the ground, on the grass, on the road, everywhere. And I was like, well, that sucks. Oh, well, good thing I got Subaru. So then I get home, no problem, right? And then I'm sitting at home like, wow, that looks like a winter wonderland now. There's some trees and everything. And then I don't know if it started raining early that next morning or if it got where it never got completely enough to completely freeze. But Saturday morning when I woke up, it was gone. It was very weird.
Yeah, it was that way. Irwin was clear. Unicoi had snow on the ground, and Johnson City was clear.
Did you have snow at your house or no?
No.
No?
Well, just a dusting, and then it went away.
I mean, it was at least an inch at my house because, I mean, you couldn't see the leaves on the back deck or nothing. I was like, dirt? Oh, well. I'm just ready for the weather to break. I hate winter. And
We're just getting started, brother. We're just getting started.
yeah, we got about, 8 or 9 weeks of winter left?
Hey, it snowed in April here before.
Yeah, I've heard that. Marshall's home? What? Oh, God. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid to click on Gopher's link. Yeah, right, Gopher. If I had that, I wouldn't be, like, begging about an FJR. I'd be like, see, I'm on my 10th bike today. Wink, wink.
That's a home that's in the top 10 most expensive homes in Tennessee.
That's in Tennessee?
Uh-huh.
I wonder where that is in Tennessee.
Clarksville.
I started to say Dandridge or Knoxville or Clarksville, somewhere around in that area.
Yeah.
Clarksville is a big, like, military town, though. I wouldn't think that there's that much money in Clarksville.
There's your government dollars at work.
There's one right there.
I'm pretty sure there's probably some congressman that lives there.
Something.
No, not Clarksville. What was I thinking? Brentwood's what I was thinking.
Well, Cool Springs, but yeah, Williamson County is very rich in Middle Tennessee because that's not that far from where I grew up. Maybe 30 minutes south. Because where I grew up is in Davidson County, and that's in Williamson County we're speaking of. And then Clarksville is like 2 counties west of Middle Tennessee.
Excuse me.
They have a big 101st Airborne base there, and it's literally like the base is so big for people to figure out how to get to different entrances. The red lights are numbered like 1 through 10 in all directions around it. It's a big military base. I don't know how big it is, but it is massive. It's probably most of it's a lot of runways and stuff because all the airborne stuff. I guess. I don't know. Never been in it.
I'll tell you what, years and years ago, we were going to South Carolina, and I don't know where it was, but there's a military base. I saw a sign, but I got turned around when I was going down. We took an exit to go find a bathroom for my son. He was young then.
Yeah.
And I drove on this long straight road, and it started to where I wasn't passing nothing but Humvees, and I thought, where in the world am I? Never did see a base, but they were out there somewhere.
Huh.
That's the Taj Mahal from what you described.
For me?
Yeah.
Well, that's the type of home I was raised in, anyway.
I've got a small, short question, I guess, for Dante.
Oh, no.
Short question?
The whole dual sport versus adventure bike thing, right?
Okay.
Granted, this is a little bit off, but whatever. You know how you wish and dream and hope of this, that. I'm kind of too much of a compare person, so I try to compare apples to oranges, so to speak.
Marshall's looking for another motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Anyways, would I be better off going like small CC, like 250 size dual sport, or would I be better off going like middleweight adventure bike?
You're going to have to decide what you want to do with it.
It's probably really going to be like 70-30, to be honest, because all our trails around here that I could ride on are all spread apart from this general area. I mean, they're probably what, Matt, 40, 45 minutes to an hour away.
Well, there's a lot of gravel road real close to you. It goes up over Holston Mountain. I mean, a lot. And there is some side trails there that you can take. But if you want to go to a true off-road park, you're going to go an hour, 45 minutes an hour.
What do you mean by true off-road park?
I mean, off-road park is 2 hours. You got either Oliver Springs up above Knoxville or
I've been to that place. Yeah.
Or Harlan, Kentucky.
There's gravel roads that close to me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know the 4-lane that goes from Elizabethton to Piney Flats?
19E?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not far up that from Elizabethton, there's a road. I'll have to show you sometime. There's a road to the right that goes out there and dumps into the mountains in a gravel Forest Service road that goes all the way up towards Watauga Lake across the top of the mountain.
Oh, wow. I bet that's beautiful up there.
Oh, there's a lot of gravel road up through there.
And gravel road's not really that hard to ride on off-road versus like single track stuff either.
Yeah.
I mean, you still can't be an idiot, but if you're going through there taking it easy, 25, 30 mile an hour, it's probably not that big of a deal.
Well, we've tried several times to get you to go to Beauty Spot with us.
I'm not taking that FC6 up Beauty Spot. No.
It's all gravel.
Matt knows. Have you ever seen my bike dirty?
Just Sunday.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
The KLR 650 still holds the what they're top of the list of the best 5.
I was thinking more like one tier above that, like Tiger 800.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I wanted, but
yeah,
long story.
Well, again, Marshall, most modern 250cc's will do about 80, 90 on the highway, but that's pretty much maxed out.
Yeah, and 70s probably, maybe 75 is probably fairly decent, comfortable as far as not wringing its neck so bad. I would think.
I mean, there's things you can do.
Right.
I mean, you can change around. You can change the gearing around the sprockets.
And controller and exhaust and airbox mod. Yeah.
Because most of those 250s, you gotta wring their necks to get any power out of them anyway.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, like middleweight adventure bikes for like what I'm speaking of, mainly, I'd say 80% gravel, maybe 20% on a trail. They're probably still pretty well suited for stuff like that. I know single track stuff, they're not going to be as good because they're so much heavier, But,
well, Marshall, with the KLR, I did several gravel.
Yeah.
The only off-road, well, I did go off-road at one trail.
Oh, that one video where you're in the mud.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
Really?
It really wasn't.
It looked rough.
But when I got up here behind the house a little bit, I've got a little place behind the house here.
Yeah.
It was hard. Had to go low speed and turning and all. It's hard to keep it up.
Right.
And I'm talking about motorcycles before anybody says
you correct yourself. I'm about to chime in. Just because it's so much standing up, so much moving a bike around. Yeah.
And top heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I made up my mind. All of us need to get Groms, put knobbies on it and roll.
Can you see Cave Troll on a Grom?
Well, we'll get him a 125. So.
You better tie a string to it if he sets on a Grom.
The Grom is a 125, Matt.
Yeah, they are 125.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I'm talking about something a little bigger. 250 maybe. DR.
I still think for what I want, I'm probably better off going smaller CCs. That way, if I don't like the whole off-road thing, I'm not in it for as much money.
Well, I'd find a used 250 or something and give it a shot and see what you think.
Yeah.
It really comes down to this. Can the bigger bikes do it? Yes. But should they?
No.
And again, it's all in your confidence level. The heavier the bike, the more it's going to play on your confidence.
Right. So like the little 250 Rally that I really like, even though I'm not a Honda fan, just because the few things it has above the WR 250R, probably a best bet.
Well, I mean, if you lay those two out on paper, the WR probably is the better bike. But the WR is more of a dirt bike.
Right. I just feel like, and maybe this is the beginner off-road rider me. I just feel like
the only reason I tried to steer people away from the WR is one, it's completely overpriced for what it is.
It is.
Number two, everyone and their brother
has one.
Everyone and their brother that talks about, wanting to do a supermoto or wanting to light, they have one.
Right. Yeah, but the Rally,
I say go find a used. It don't matter what brand, don't matter what it is. A used dual sport or whatever, low CC. Spend you $1,000, $1,200, and go run the crap out of it and see if you want.
Actually, better option is to get one of those Chinese ones.
Yeah, they sell them in Jonesboro
bikes.
You can get that. You can get one of those brand new shipped to your door for like what, $1,500?
Oh, they're cheaper than that down in Jonesboro.
Wow.
I mean,
let me see if I can tell.
Now remember, it's it's Chinese. You got once you get out of the crate, you got to do a valve check and go double check all your bolts. But I mean, it'll get your foot in the door. It's the cheapest way to do it. And if you drop it, you just laugh at
it. Did anybody see Father Time making a submarine?
Well, no.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen rallies like on Cycle Trader, and I've heard dealers argue that Cycle Trader dealers don't advertise to be on there, and Cycle Trader just makes up a price. I'm like, whatever, you're so full of crap.
No.
How did I get your address then?
No, you got to pay a subscription to advertise on Cycle Trader.
Yeah, they say they don't, but I call bullshit.
That's worse.
Yeah, but I've seen 250 rallies still brand new, the ABS ones for like on Cycle Trader for like $5,800.
Well, right now, if you walk into the showroom right now, you can probably get them cheaper. If you walked in,
off season, sure, yeah.
If you walked in with cash money,
$5,000, yeah,
you could probably walk away with one.
Yeah. Of course, they're not going to do that, but I guarantee you, to be like $5,000 down the table, be like, "You're not going to take it? Okay, give me my money." They're like, "Whoa, wait a minute." You're like, "Yeah, that's what I thought."
Well, some dealers too. You got to watch. Some dealers don't give a shit. Some dealers have the attitude that someone else would come through that door and sign papers for that price
and finance it, and then make even more money.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch. I mean,
sure.
There you go, Marshall. Brand new, 250.
Kickstart. Oh Lord. Oh, manual. Okay.
Manual, electric, and kickstart. $2,195 plus a free helmet.
Yeah, a $50 Amazon helmet that if you ever like twig hits it, it's going to crack in half.
Yeah, but that's not a dual sport. You got no lights there, but
that's a dirt bike.
Oh, well,
but you
don't have a truck.
I mean, you can get like one of those Q Links or like the Hawks. Those are the street and trail ones.
Well, you could always buy street tires too.
No, you don't want street tires. Not if you go off road.
I was thinking, I've even been looking at stuff like good 50/50 tires and stuff like that. I know you want more kind of off-road ish, but I think a 50/50 is probably a good compromise if you go with the right 50/50 tire.
Well, again, you got to remember
EO7s. What's the name of the manufacturer that makes that? I forget the name.
What the D606s?
No. Oh God, I can't remember the name. I had to almost look.
You got to remember. You got to remember the coarser the tread, the more it's going to be choppy on road.
The coarser the tread?
Yeah.
Choppier off road?
On road.
Oh yeah. That's why I said a good 50-50. It's probably.
Oh no, 50-50 tire will still be choppy.
Right, but I mean,
Well,
if
you
you
want
go
like a
like 70-20,
70-30?
it's going to be crap on the gravel too.
Well, right now the tires I'm running are probably about 70-30, and I've had no trouble on gravel.
Hello, Miss Moto TV.
What is that fancy looking thing?
We see you sneaking around back there.
Moto
I'm right here.
BMW US in first half of 16. What is this thing, man? Is that what y'all are talking about? That thing?
What are you talking about?
I put up something for him to look at.
Oh,
Huh.
Well, if you share screen, we could tell what he was looking at.
But that takes too much talent.
Yeah.
I get it. Here, just a minute. If it's shareable.
I don't think everyone here would share anything that's too
Accessories.
NSFW.
Now, how does the 250cc dual sport? How does it have an alternator? How is that possible?
What do you mean? They
It
got
says alternator. It doesn't say stator.
first of all, it's not alternator stator. Second of all, they
It
all
says alternator.
it's Chinese. It's just how they wrote it.
It even says like accessory bar on the handlebar pre-wired and all this stuff. It doesn't look that bad for what it is. Granted, there's no wind protection, but that's not that big of a deal. My only problem is they're trying to go like that route too. Is there's there's like the nicer of the two of it. But if you go that thing, I don't want to get in like the Hayu-san thing. What happened in that son either? Because if it did it to me, I'd just go get the 870 at a gun safe and just shoot the damn thing.
There's what Matt should have done right there.
Probably.
Well,
It's still sitting out there. If I do it, I'm going to do it on live stream.
That's what I'm talking about. Related stories. What's this?
Well, part of the problem with the
3800s, the fancy one with like looks like BMW wannabe Vario boxes and everything.
Yep.
I've seen the other model on here on.
Don't tell me you're looking at the XR3.
What is it?
Yeah, it's the RX3.
RX3. All right, hold on. Before you go any further, I got just the video to show you.
Oh God!
Hold on.
Someone better be hopping in a bunker.
Oh, that's hardcore.
That's what I want. Oh,
That's
wait a minute. It's missing a wheel. It needs one more wheel.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Shit, if that
What the
thing's
crap is
powerful enough,
That's
man,
a
I
real
might
fat
actually use
person
one
riding
of
this
those.
sag in the middle.
What's
I was
that?
about to say it's like it's all like lowrider.
That's
There you go.
preloaded frame flex.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
getting this motherfucker. Look at this thing.
There you go, Marshall.
Can't you see Cave Troll on that?
You need to watch that video right there.
Which one?
The one I just linked in the
The
side.
one he just put up.
Oh, at the bottom. I see it. Oh no.
You need to watch that.
Real? Oh, Everride. Yeah, I watched it too.
Yeah. You need to watch that video because he went and bought one used so he could do a brutally honest review of one.
And he was pissed, wasn't he?
No.
No?
Go watch his synopsis. You got to remember, Everride likes the Himalayan, the fucking,
Adventures with Me. I watched his channel before. Dude.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Oh dear Lord!
What sort of advertisement is this shit?
Testicles.
I believe it's the same bike on like I was talking about Adventures with Me. Some lady that rides a dual sport who had a Yamaha the WR200 she had that and put like 50,000 miles on the thing, something ridiculous, like 80% of it off road. And that was her upgrade, and she bought one of those.
Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah, she's like the spokesman. She's like the spokesman for this company now.
Really?
Yeah, they gave her they gave her. Well, she bought one, and she's got about 30,000 on one of these right now, and she's touring across the world.
Huh.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think a lot of some of this interest comes from my background of riding ATVs for so many years, where it kind of gives me the best of both, you know.
What do you think about
right there, like right there, what he's showing? I mean, that's some gnarly shit he's taking that bike on.
Yeah. Especially the rutted up stuff like that. Oh, yeah. I'll be like, nope, I'm done. Can I get 400 go through this? No. Especially that big ass ridge on the side.
I mean, honestly, the fucking God damn it, I can't remember the name of the fucking bike now.
Marshall, right? I'm gonna put a link to a guy's channel. I've rode with him. He rode
the Royal Enfield. I like the looks of those bikes, and he absolutely loved that bike. This he loved that Royal Enfield he rode.
Look this thing up. I like this bike.
there in the side, Marshall. That's Kenny B. He's got a CRF 250L, and of course he probably more experienced off road than I am. But I had a hard time keeping up with him on the KLR across Beauty Spot.
Really?
Yeah, and he's got some videos there riding on the Snake with it.
Huh.
What do you think about the KLX 250, Dante?
The new one's fuel injected.
That's a bad thing?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I've recommended it to him before. He wants something with a fairing.
You know, they make fairings for shit.
There he goes.
I don't even understand what that is, but I can kind of.
Honestly, he doesn't even need to go get the KLX. He can go find a KLR 250 for dirt cheap somewhere.
Yeah,
It'd be hard to find.
Not here. You doing it, Miss Moto? You getting one?
I'm thinking about it.
Do it.
I've been looking at a dual sport for a while. If I go off road, I don't want to go off road with something good.
That's more adventure than dual sport right there.
Yeah.
RX3 Adventure.
It's probably like really what I was talking about. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of the middle ground between like a V-Strom 650 and a dual sport.
No, V-Strom's going to be more capable than that, but
think so?
I'm thinking about it. I have to deal with the chain again, though.
Looks so much like a BMW.
The only problem with this company is there's no aftermarket support. You got to get everything through them.
That's what I was about to say. That's going to be the worst.
And it's from where?
China.
Forget it.
The company is importing them out of Colorado.
All they did was they took all the specs off the BMW and built that sumbitch. Well, I mean, that's what they do. I mean,
he is right.
They pull a brand new BMW in one side of the factory, and these sons of bitches start getting pumped out the other side.
On the side compared to the BMW.
Is it the old BMWs or the new pieces of crap?
Will arrive fully assembled. I mean, for $4,000. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, you can get an Enfield. You can get a Royal Enfield for cheap, dirt cheap.
For about the same price, you can get a Royal Enfield Himalayan for about that same price.
Let me say something. A man with experience. How, son? Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Walk away. Run away.
How do you spell turd? Hi, son.
You know, how Sung used to be able to get parts here and all this good stuff, and readily available, and shoot that thing.
Yeah, you should shoot it. You would get lots of video looks.
Yeah.
Guy takes shotgun to motorcycle.
Just pack that gas tank full of tannerite and shoot that sumbitch.
Or just take a whole 50-gallon drum worth of moonshine.
Wouldn't waste
That
some
would
time.
I ain't wasting that.
Here's something else for you to look at, Marshall.
What's that?
Everrod actually loves this bike, and he compares it to the KLR quite a lot.
Except it's a 250, which means it's not heavy as balls.
No, the Himalayans is an 800cc, if I remember right.
No, I'm talking about what you got.
No, the Himalayan's a 500. I'm sorry.
That is?
Yeah, the Royal Enfield Himalayan's a 500.
Oh yeah, the Royal. Yeah, that's a 500. Yeah.
Is that a thumper then, or is that a?
That's a parallel twin.
Is
I'm pretty sure it's a parallel twin.
safer chat. I like what you're putting there.
It's a safe chat.
Oh, don't make it 3 words. Let them figure it out.
Damn. Did I hear Matt say he's getting a house, son?
No, sir, you did not.
He's going to buy another one to set on top of the one he's got and burn them both.
And just so we're clear here, Matt.
Yeah, I need one to hang on the wall on each side of the doorway.
I will admit to something here. I made my 275 giveaway, I filmed it 6 weeks ago. So the whole Amazon thing, I did not copy motomattman, just so we're clear.
He's paranoid.
Look there. Two ATVs has got it going on.
I'm
Look
just
at that,
saying that
Mike.
out there. I'm not a copier type person. It's not me.
Where'd you find that?
It's just a coincidence. That's all it is.
I mean, if you're paying attention to the video, there's still lots of green grass.
Is that look about right, Matt?
And
I love it, man. I love it.
And actually, the Royal Enfield right here there's already a good bit of aftermarket support for it.
Where I've had my hands on the 2018 Royal Enfield Himalayan.
Where's that even? I'm looking at the wrong screen. You're like Royal Enfield, and I'm looking at
Royal Enfield.
Matt, I would have got it done quicker, but them damn Harbor Freight router kept wanting to right go.
Oh, you working on it? I told you, no hurry, man. Just whenever you.
It kept after I wrote Kawasaki, it wanted to keep writing goat. I don't understand.
God. Oh, Lord.
And the war started again.
The book of Matt. Did you see that? Oh, God.
And those very literal adventures around the Himalayas, Royal Enfield would release a 400cc event. But these fuel injection.
Here's one. Ready?
Utility. Gorgeous. All for
I was looking at her page, not yours, Dante. Sorry. Because you were saying that about the Royal Enfield. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's not even what you're scrolling through.
She can't.
Seemed lacking. For example,
Are you sure you want this one?
has 5 years.
It's got magical unicorns in it.
9 inches. Suspension travel is only about.
Are you sure?
Himalayan has a 411cc engine. It would be involved in the PRZ hour. It produces only 24 horses. Redline.
How is a 500 only 24 horsepower? How is that possible?
Well, it's actually a 400. So they ran it. How is it? It's easy. Low compression.
Really low compression. The first bike I had, I think it was 60 horse, something like that.
Hey, Mike.
It had almost no bottom end torque at all. It's not like I have now. It had to be at least 7 or 8 grand before it really started moving. My bike now, if you have 7 or 8 grand, and just
highest song is Swahili from Top Shelf Honda.
Oh God. The lace is gonna kill you, oh man.
Hey, Mike, I see you made it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making me a ball.
How you feel, bud?
She's making me
I'm
a ball
okay.
cereal.
You don't look any better.
Hey, you wouldn't share?
Well, if it hadn't been
As
for
if
them
you
Harbor
do,
Freight,
Matt.
Granddaughter, Matt.
if it hadn't been for them Harbor Freight tools, I could have done been in here.
So, Mike, you've been in the basement too long? Not enough sun?
No.
Oh, okay.
So he's been in the basement working on a Honda.
I don't work on Hondas. They're a hunk of junk.
Actually, I was working on a Kawasaki Versus, if you have to know.
Hey,
Are you?
They're a hunk of junks too.
hey, Gopher, I see what you're doing over there.
Muzzle Mike, you feel like, are you under the weather, sir? You sound like crap.
No, I'm a little hoarse from yelling at my dog that got out of my fenced-in area.
Oh no! Which one?
Who let the dogs out?
Hi, Mr. Moto.
It was my wiener was out running around by itself.
Did your wiener get out again, Mike?
Well, you're supposed to
Yep.
zip that thing in there, Mike.
See, Muzzle Mike. Them there,
Matt, are you seeing this?
them there,
I think you're being called out.
it kept, every time I would ride for Kawasaki.
Oh,
and say,
Wait.
I was trying to spell out goat.
Throwing it down.
See, I don't have to worry about it. I'm confident about my Kawasaki. It's not going anywhere. It runs just beautiful. I don't have to be getting rid of it every time I turn around and buy another piece of junk.
Shots are being fired tonight.
Oh, wow. You want to spend some money, don't you? Yeah, go back. Yeah, from 17, my ass. More like from.
I mean, I could lay my bike down hard enough to actually smash in an ammo can that has stuff in it, and still have it picked right up. Hit the starter button, and she'll start right up. Beautiful. It's like it never really laid down.
Hey, Mike.
Shut up.
Don't you need to rest your voice?
Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, my wiener's a little sore.
Video. What you doing? You talk to him?
Did you drag it over the fence or shove it under the fence?
I felt like throwing it over the fence.
Who's the little girl?
That's my grandbaby.
Oh, she wants $1,000.
It's okay.
She sounds cute.
Can't hear us.
No, she can't hear.
Well, turn your mic on and I'll tell her. I'll say, Papa says he's going to give you $1,000.
I got my earphones on. I'm safe.
That's a good looking bike right there for $5,000.
What? Where?
Right here.
Oh, I was looking at her.
You must be looking at a Honda Rebel.
No. I've seen Revzilla's reviews. Spurge said about that.
You can hang off of everything Revzilla says.
No.
Miss Moto, get off that screen. You're 6'3".
Oh,
What? All she's got to do is put some.
They do look like retro.
Some extensions on it. She'll be fine.
Kind of like
look at that.
It's Muhammad.
Mohammed says it's amazing
Ooh,
compared to my 50cc scooter.
the factory.
Why did the Honda ride across the road to pick up his crankshaft?
That's it.
Oh my, we're picking on Honda tonight.
Holy crap! Look what somebody did to that Honda Ruckus. Good lord.
Well, at least the Honda don't have to sit in the damn shop with a rag over the top of it and with velvet ropes around it, like somebody's H2 does.
For once, my husband has my back. Y'all know his right.
Click on that last one, Marshall.
Yeah, but that H2 is probably like a shrine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's your off on the road bike right there.
At least it gets cranked up and running. Where that H2 gets out there and gets to
nuts.
That's your off-road ruckus.
Who's H2 we talking about here?
Mothman.
I do like the Vols one.
I do have an H2.
Yeah.
You mean like the Hot Wheels version?
Well,
No. I have a 1982 KZ 750, which is considered an H2.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had the H1 500 in
I was thinking
1972, 71. That was the fastest bike I ever had during that time.
My dad
That
had
that 82 was fast, even though it was only running off of 3 cylinders.
Yeah, it's a triple.
Yeah.
No,
That's what my 500 was a
no, this was a 4-banger. It had a hole in one cylinder.
You had a jug burned. I used to fry the rings off my center jug all the time. Then I had to start using a cooler plug in the center.
Well, the butthead before me, that owned it before me, took out the crossover pipe and the exhaust.
Oh my!
And just welded up the hole.
Oh my God! I bet that thing rocked and rolled, didn't it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It sounded like a Honda.
Oh. Missing every first power stroke.
So you had a vibrator with a kickstart, right?
Yeah. No, actually didn't have a kickstart. No, it didn't.
All we gotta do is wait for 2
Actually,
ATVs to start joining. Then the shit will really start flying.
If that bike had a Kickstarter, it'd still be on the road. The starter clutch is bad in it.
Yeah.
Well, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Mike's wiener's a little sore, but other than that, I guess we're okay.
Yeah, he was yelling at it because he was beat. That's why.
Mike was yelling at his wiener all day, so.
Oh, yeah, it was out by itself today.
Just running around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Crawling under fences. No wonder it's sore.
Sounds sexy. Very sexy, though. Gotta love those wieners.
Stay away from that lady across the street. She'll call the code officer on you.
Makes me feel so good knowing that I can chase a wiener.
That goat's gonna get jealous.
Gotta be careful chasing those wiener dogs, though.
Gopher, I think Mrs. is about like the female version of you.
What's awful about him? It's dark as fucking all beats hell outside. And what is he on top? Black.
He can't look at it, can't see.
Well, Mike, you're going to have to put him in one of those service animal vests. Right, Orange?
No, what I'm going to do is take him for a walk out in the woods.
No, what you do is you get some of those rave glow sticks, crack one, get it glowing, and just insert it as a suppository. You'll find him.
Put 2 of them in there so his eyes will be glowing too.
Yeah, it'll
open
take
his
you up
mouth
to
up.
get to
It'd
the
be a
front.
freaking. It would be a thousand lumens coming out of his mouth whenever he opens his mouth up, huh?
Yeah. Just be blinking, blink, 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 blink. He'll know Morse code and shit.
Why don't you just get a fluorescent collar that lights up real good?
Keep him away from the runway. He'll be landing planes.
That would actually work okay, Skip. But he's a long-haired, wire-haired Dotson.
It covers everything up.
You don't see a collar ever.
Oh.
Long-haired Dotson.
Mike's weenie is fuzzy.
Really fuzzy.
Really fuzzy.
He's got a fuzzy weenie.
This is the 20th century, you know. Some actually trim that.
Oh, a Brazilian
No.
wax on his weenie.
I got a more important question. Gopher, how do you know?
Hey,
He's seen pictures.
couple
Yes.
of bottles of Gopher water, and Mike lets everything hang out.
He must be talking to the aliens.
Hey, we'll put this way,
Talking to him, I sent him over with the camera.
Gopher's not made of stone. He's wanting to see some shit too.
Sir, I heard you have a Bigfoot weenie. Whip it out.
Bigfoot weenie. A Bigfoot weenie?
Yeah, all hairy.
Oh, Harry.
Oh,
No, mine's.
Roll it on that.
I wouldn't say my wiener's long as a foot. That's awful small for it.
My feet are off the ground because it's getting deep.
But the problem with that is it's always dribbling.
But back to the Zhongxing RX3 thing.
Yeah, I was wondering how we got off of that to this.
Well, I think it was like 2 years ago. I was emailing that company back and forth trying to talk them into to give me one on a long loan on a loaner. Told them I'd make video. And they was not buying what I was selling.
Would you buy it?
Yeah.
Okay. I got some swampland.
Not from you.
In Arizona.
Well, see, right there. You wouldn't buy from me.
But
I got plenty of swampland here.
Anybody
Anybody want to buy?
I'll give the guy credit. He kept responding back. I just wonder how long it took him to realize that he wasn't going to make a sale. I was just trying to get them to do a long term, and basically them come pick it up when I basically beat the shit out of it.
Well, Mike, I have the Brooklyn Bridge. You want to trade?
No.
Brooklyn Bridge.
I'm not one for bridges.
What's that have to do with anything?
Whoa.
Oh, he's going to sell you swampland. I have the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't you remember that? How many times that bridge has been sold?
No.
But I have Park Place.
New York.
Don't they still have the London Bridge in Nevada someplace?
Yeah, supposedly. I've seen the signs for it.
Yeah.
I'll sell you Park Place.
Pasco.
I'll sell you the Wheeling Suspension Bridge.
I'll mail you the card.
Mr. Moto, what are you doing?
Do you want the hotels that I had on it too?
What is she looking at?
You got to love Mrs. Moto. She's my favorite.
I'm just looking at what?
I mean, what? Really? Oh, God.
Why she got the wet ass?
No.
Oh, it's swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
Swamp ass, wet ass, same thing.
Swamp ass.
Oh, there's a difference. One smells, the other one doesn't.
Yeah, the other one's grown from
Well,
under.
they both could smell.
Wet
Yeah,
is
but
what
one
it smells.
smells more rank.
It really depends on the person, I think.
I really
No, if they had Depends, they wouldn't have that swamp ass.
That's right.
Swamp ass.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you ride all day on a plastic seat.
I got a
I
wide
buy.
ass too.
I buy my Megan shitting pants.
Oh,
No, I thought that was called monkey butt.
Monkey butt.
monkey butt.
There's so many names for it.
And they make monkey butt powder, too, to take care of it.
Yeah.
They do? Let's look that
Yes.
up.
They do.
Yeah, haven't you seen the monkey butt powder at the motorcycle shops?
Look up udder butter.
Well, that makes you slide around on the seat.
Do you know what? Nothing makes monkey butt powder any better than chicken shit lip balm.
Chicken shit lip balm.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. I bought
Now
that
she's
in
looking at
Indiana.
chicken shit lip balm.
Well,
I-
Mike, you're not supposed to use monkey butt powder
There
on
it
your
is.
lips.
Chicken
You
poop
ain't
lip
fucking
balm.
kidding me. And there it is.
Yeah, I bought it in Indiana, and
Tractor Supply.
the kids used to steal my lip balm all the time in the wintertime. They wouldn't touch that.
I wonder
What am I
why.
looking at? It's in stock. Wait, stock where? Oh, it's a tractor.
Tractor Supply. That's all your best places. You get Farm Fleet, TRC, Tractor Supply, Rural King. Harbor Freight ain't got nothing on them places, buddy.
No.
What are you looking at me like that for?
The one thing I don't like about Tractor Supplies is they sell vehicles that are red.
Hey, Sarafyna.
Like Hondas?
Yeah, actually, they do sell Hondas. And they blame them falling apart on the people working there. It ain't the people working on there. They fall apart in the freaking box, man. The crate. They open it up and there's a million pieces laying there. Like, what the heck? How does this go together?
Oh no!
What is this dude doing?
What the fuck? The fuck you watching?
It's a gift.
Oh my god.
There is no telling with Mrs. Moto.
23 ways to deal with boob sweat this
Is
summer.
that Ray or who the fuck is that?
Wow.
Is he using monkey butt? What's he using?
We go from monkey butt to boob sweat. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, when I left, we were talking about motorcycles.
Well.
See what happens when you leave?
Yeah.
We went from motorcycles to monkey butt.
Well, there is a connection there. You ride too long in the heat, you might get monkey butt.
Monkey butt.
Of course, some of you out there just wouldn't know that because your bikes don't run that long. But
Some of us straight up don't have a bike.
that's all right. Someday you'll grow up.
Ain't so much that I don't go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere to own a Honda.
Close 90% of the time. Where's he going to go?
You don't have to go anywhere to own a Honda. They're made to look at, not ride.
So, Sarafyna.
Yeah, Sugar Bush is gonna get a hold of you in a minute, Mike.
Motomatta, I just thought of something. If that you showed me on YouTube or whatever, if one of these days, whenever that may be, when I'm able to get me a dual sport after I get my FJ, I'll just go ride with him. Since you're in cave trouble and get back on the dual sport thing, I'll just go with him.
Well,
so
he's talking about selling that and his Harley and getting a Africa Twin.
Really?
Yeah.
So he can
I don't think Cave Troll's father-in-law would let him sell that Harley.
No, I don't.
No, I'm talking about Kenny D, another guy.
African Twin. Why would you buy a hunk of junk like that?
I'm just saying that's what he said, Mike. My goodness, calm down a minute.
You don't let friends buy junk. Come on. If you have to, freaking put a ball gag in his mouth and chain up in your basement for a while.
I don't know him that well. I just rode with him twice.
Then chain him up to a tree. I mean, most of these people, I mean, they really missed the boat. I mean, they're not going to sell a brand new KLR after this year.
I know where two brand new ones at right now they can't get rid of.
Well, that's because nobody knows better.
Two brand new KLR.
Well, they should be giving them away then. There's your chance, Matt. Hurry up and go get them.
But didn't he drag one in the driveway already?
The Zeros might be cool, but they're way overpriced.
But Skip, the first thing is you got to blame that on mental illness. I mean, Matt can't help it that he's getting old. Come on. And the KLRs are meant to be thrown down, dragged around, and scuffed up. They crave for that. It makes them run even better.
You know what? Mike talks about me like that, and who did I send the mirrors off of it to?
After you, well, the thing is, after looking at your face for so long, I can't buff the image out of that one.
Yeah, the mirror I broke, I took the glass out and stuck a picture of me in the mirror and told him it'd make him look better if he looked in that mirror.
Oh, Lord.
Sent it to him.
Something for him to strive for, huh?
Oh, boy. Oh.
It'll be okay, Miss Moto.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm editing this video.
Spend some money buying a Zero.
I've been looking at a Zero for a while. Just something different. But I'm scared to ride it because it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Coke Zero.
Do it anyway.
He said Coke Zero.
How long is your normal commute?
My daily commute is about 45 minutes. 45 minutes, 30 miles, pretty much. So I can get to work and back I can get to work and back. Get to work, charge, and then come back. I guess hell, I could put that bike in my office.
They might frown at that a little bit.
No, they won't.
It's her office.
My office.
Okay.
This electric bike, no gasoline, just rolled it right in there.
That would be
It's a
fun.
scooter.
Be like, hey, can you grab that door for me? We're like, what?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
if you
just
get
roll
one,
it right in there.
I think the lowest model was like 95 miles of range or something like that.
That's not bad.
They're expensive though. I think the cheapest one is like 12 grand, 15 grand.
I heard on
Yeah,
the
but
news.
if you're just going to commute on it, electric's cheap, man.
Oh yeah.
I heard on the news that there's states that are outlawing people blocking off Tesla charging stations at the gas station.
Wow.
Because there's people in pickup trucks that'll park across them and block them off.
Why?
Why
Well,
would they do that? That's stupid.
They're saying they're protesting against the
That ain't
electric.
protesting. That's just wasting your time.
Yep, that's
Well,
just being a hater because you probably
See-
can't afford a Tesla.
I want all you go electric. That way I can burn all the gasoline I ever want.
There's a black, you probably see it around you too, Matt. There's a black Tesla, the 4-door. I forget the model name, but the big one, the big like luxury car, like 7 Series BMW size, that's around here all the time. I don't know who's got it, but those big ones like that, they're really expensive. They're like 60 or 70 grand.
That's Cave's
Oh,
Row.
keep going. They're more than that.
Are they? That was just a rough guess.
I like to get a
Are you
go for.
talking about the car or the SUV?
The big 4-door car, the original like car, not the little sports car one, but the one after that. They made.
Well, you do know the Roadster was the original car, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to get a
So
go
you're
for
talking
switch
about
over
the Model S.
electric. Then I'd give it to go for a rider.
Yeah, the Model S is the 4-door.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that you know that,
Website.
now there's also the Model S can be anywhere from
I worry
a
about
45 kilowatt hour battery up to a 100 kilowatt hour battery. Depending on what battery it has, depends on the price.
And the options.
Well, the options are pretty much you got a 40. You'll have a 45, then you'll have a 45D, and then there's like a 55, and then you go up to the big boy, which is like the P100D, which the P is performance, 100 kilowatt battery, and D is dual motors.
With the
that thing's about 130 $70,000.
Is that the one they show? It's spanking a Hellcat on YouTube in a drag race.
Yeah, that's the P100D.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing in that with those Teslas. I'm wondering what the damn waiting list time is for one of those.
Actually, there's not much of a waiting list because
You got the money, they'll build it.
The only waiting list there is right now is for the Model 3.
For the cheap one, yeah.
And that thing ain't that cheap because the first runs you had to buy the fully spec'd ones.
Right. They're like what? The Model 3, like what? 40, 50, something like that?
Oh, no. The first ones that are rolling out now, oh, no, you're paying north of $60,000, $70,000 for those.
Oh, I'll just get a Hellcat.
Well, talking about junk vehicles, I'm thinking about having a GoFundMe account so we can replace those wheel pops that Gopher has on his trailer, even if he doesn't use his trailer again.
Because Tesla's not going to even be beginning to offer the $30,000 Model 3 that they're advertising.
Yeah.
Until maybe next year.
Right.
Because they're still working on back orders for the Founder. Well, I think the Founder cars are already out.
Right.
But I think they're still working on the back orders for the pre-orders. And in the first batch of orders, they said that pretty much the only way you're going to buy them if you get the fully loaded ones.
I think the goal for the
SUV, like 100.
Huh?
How much is the SUV one? Like 100?
Oh, it's way north of 100.
Really?
The Model X? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Motonosity has one.
Yeah, it's way north of 100,000.
But for the GoFundMe account, I'm going to have the goal point at $2 million. If they could raise more than that for the freaking wall, we can replace Gopher's tires with $2 million.
Speaking of that wall, what's it at now?
About 2.5 feet.
Well, actually, they found the funding for it.
Yeah. They got the funding for it.
Some of it.
It's amazing.
Now, there was the
what can
last
happen
time
when they stop payment, don't they?
Yeah, the last time I looked at it, the public that was paying for it had raised over $10 million.
Yeah.
God damn.
On a GoFundMe. But they found the funding.
I mean, if I set it at $2 million, we'll be able to buy lots of good tires for his trailer.
Let's just
And
go
even
He got you.
Go ahead.
He's got you.
Here.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you right now. For the Model X P100D, you're looking at.
We'll send his Gopher in and have it switched over to electric.
By the time you pay destination charges and taxes, you're looking at probably about $150,000.
Holy shit! So
now the one Motonosity has, I don't think he has the P. I think he just has the 100D. And by the time you add destination charges and taxes, he's probably about $100,000. And then you have the 75D, which there's another YouTuber that has one of these. He leased his. And that's about an $80,000 SUV.
What's she up to over there, Daryl?
No, Mothman done got her. On the Instagrammers.
Oh, I don't know where my phone is.
Still don't get why people constantly want to go to those stupid social media things.
You're on a social media thing.
I'm thinking, I'm talking like Instagram, all that crap.
Well, I tell you, I hate Facebook.
That's just like riding motorcycles. I mean, people die on motorcycles. Why would people ride them?
Yes, sir.
I love you.
Oh, look at that love.
Okay. Let's check out their used inventory. This will be fun to read.
Yeah.
Do you know what I would buy you also, Gopher? Actually, it'd be Fred. I'd buy Fred a body.
Fred's doing fine. Fred's only
Fred's riding.
Yeah, Fred riding Fred.
Hey, right now,
only got a head, and Fred gets more action than I do. So Fred's doing fine.
Right now, there is a 2013 model, 85 kilowatt hour for $34,000, in
Fred
Baltimore.
gets hit all the time, though.
No, Fred's riding Fred. Fred doesn't get hit.
Fred's riding Fred.
He's ahead.
And then there's the 60 kilowatt, another 60 kilowatt. That's 37,000. Okay, what's the cheapest?
Brand ain't too far away.
Oh, sorry, I just looked at Instagram.
What's the cheapest?
It's cute, ain't it, man? That's a gerbil in my ass.
What? Gerbils in the ass.
Gerbil? What are we talking about gerbils?
I know what Mrs. Mudd will be doing now.
Talking about some gerbils in the ass.
Subscribe today.
Subscribe.
Right here.
I swear, when Moto says that last time when I was on here last week, I thought she was like playing a little sound clip from his channel. I was like, who is that? She's like,
Hey, right here we have a Model X 90D for 70 grand in New York.
You should have gerbils in the ass. You should have gophers in the ass.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh no, what is Miss?
I resemble that remark.
What is she doing now?
Yeah, at least you could claw your way out with your teeth.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I've
he's-
been known to do that.
He only has a couple teeth left there.
Got one. I only got 2 toofers left.
Honda
And you got to share that with the family.
That's right. We only got one pair of dentures. We have to share them all.
The Honda Warp Drive.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I just got. Dang, I have no idea what she's doing now. There's no telling.
It don't matter. Oh, she's got the pasties on her boobies.
That's what I was about to say. What the crap?
Stickers. Riding around with subscriber
Hey,
stickers.
Marshall, if you'd send out your stickers, it could ride around with her too.
True.
Yeah.
Both of them.
The pasties.
Don't hold your breath waiting on a Marshall sticker.
Hey. Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, what he said.
Miss Moto, you got to understand, we live about 15 minutes away from each other.
I hear they're hiring.
Did not know
Yeah,
that.
I heard Matt's hiring.
Yeah, motomattman's hiring there, Marshall.
Yeah. I had my field of construction back years ago.
And he's firing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's firing, because he's been firing them.
Well, they kind of fired themselves.
Warning shot. What the
Couple of
crap?
them.
You put him in QA. Oh dear Lord.
That's at work. They don't know yet, but they're gonna have a bad day tomorrow. They're gonna have a fucked up day.
Was that a coffee pot?
They're gonna have a shitty day. Literally.
Yeah. And then once they drink that coffee, I'm gonna say subscribe today. That's what I'm gonna say.
Subscribe today for anal relief.
That's right.
Pray for the
subscribe
splash.
today.
Get you some anal relief.
What even do that? Even more fun is to turn the water off in the bathroom.
Oh.
That would be funny.
Oh.
Hide the toilet paper.
On the
That's
sink.
bad because my boss
On
doesn't
the sink.
coffee. Haha.
I've done that, GD.
If you really want to mess with them, put cellophane on the toilet seat.
Gonna have a bad.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
You should
That's not a bad
shame yourself setting them up for disaster like that.
Oh, gotta do
Yeah.
it. I have to do it. It's a must.
Are you using a selfie stick riding down the road to do that?
I yanked the camera off the side of my helmet and just held it in my face.
All the best motovloggers like Cycle Cruiser does that.
Matter of fact,
Oh, he uses a selfie stick. He's like, yeah, you know.
He is a selfie stick.
He's like, subscribe today when I die.
No, believe me,
Subscribe today.
there's a lot of people I know that live in that area that are hoping for the day they read his obituary.
Yeah.
I looked him up. I looked him up in the registry. His name is really copyrighted. He has a patent on his name.
Oh yeah, I could have told you that.
I'm like, wow, Psycho Cruiser.
Oh yeah,
Out himself, doesn't he?
he copyrighted but clear back in like 2000 like 11.
Yeah, 15, I think.
I swear I need to do a motovlog.
No, he's got it often, but yeah, he originally did it back in 2011.
Yeah, Dante, that's what you need to do. Just start an entire
with the minion stickers.
And start an entire new YouTube channel called Cycle Loser. And just mimic every one of his videos.
Somebody help me. I'm going to cry. That is funny.
That's
I don't have a CBR 1000 RR, so I can't mimic his channel.
You got a crayon and a piece of paper, you can make it.
Don't worry, we'll get you a Honda.
What software are you using?
Sony Vegas 13 stolen by the KHG team.
She's been downloaded from Pirate Bay.
Pirate in there, kiddo.
I have that version.
Yep.
I don't use it though. I use Shotcut.
Yeah.
I paid for mine.
Yay, Linux.
Well,
not all of us are that smart.
Simple, and it don't have all the fancy crap for me to try to figure out.
I use Image Folio.
I paid for my first 3 versions of Sony Vegas. Then I decided, you know what? I'm tired of paying for it, and I'm asking me to pay for it again. I'll steal it.
There you go.
That's exactly what I did. Stole it.
Today.
Well, it was given to me, so technically it wasn't stolen. And if you go on Wish, you can actually order the same version on CD for $13.
Sure.
Yes.
They're pumping them out. They're pumping them out by the dozens.
Here we go.
Copy paste. Copy paste. Copy paste. Copy paste.
But you could download it for free.
Download for free, but pay to use.
Look, she's even giving up the serial number. Come on.
Yeah. That's it.
Nerd, watch this.
Yeah, I was looking at the Adobe Creative Cloud, and it's like they want you to pay something like $120 a year to use the damn program. It's like,
really?
You're gonna pay that, but you're not going to
steal it. Steal it after that. I'm not paying that much for nothing like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why would you want to pay on that for basically what's essentially Photoshop with some bling?
Well, see, I moved over to Linux, and you get a lot of free shit legally.
Well, of course.
Yeah, because Linux is, Linux.
Open source.
It's a lot better than anything you'd ever use.
Ooh, there's a fight.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Oh, that's a fight of brewing.
Okay, I may be a Windows guy.
Says the KLR man.
Linux has made some strides.
I hate Windows, so whatever. It's too much crap.
Yeah, well, you know what? When I got Windows 10, as soon as I got Windows 10, that's when my computer just took a big old shit,
Yeah.
Playing with those micro-cocks.
Software and spyware built into it.
Yeah.
That's all it is spyware.
Playing with those micro-cocks.
We've already proven that, haven't we, 2ATVs?
Subscribe today.
What?
Damn it, you took
I said, we've already proven that they are spying on you. You can mention anything in the room, and it'll come back to you in a day or so.
Yeah, sure will.
I've proven that 100 times a week ever since they came out with.
Mention a certain thing, and it shows up on either television or the damn computer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love walking into people's houses and saying stuff around their computers and stuff. Didn't leave.
Midget porn.
Oh God.
Fucking an avalanche.
Weirdo list.
Yeah, I lived until you see the porn.
In about a month, they'll say, were you on my computer? No. Do you know what it came up with ads? I could guess. None of that crap on mine. I have one machine that has freaking Windows on it, and it's leaving.
If anybody's curious how to get the Sony Vegas 13, I just posted a thing for you. So.
Ooh, who's got the microphone in her butt crack?
That was me.
Wow.
It felt so good.
It wasn't actually his butt crack. His wiener was hanging out.
Okay.
I was seriously going to load that wiener up in my SUV and carry the gun with me for a walk.
Hey,
Let's go for a ride.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to load all 3 of my dogs up and take them for a walk.
Oh yeah, you know what? And go for a workout too. Get that 10-pound,
Subscribe
get that
today.
10-pound dumbbell and a dog leash. You're good to go. And some water. Don't forget about the leg.
Subscribe.
No, I know a lot of woods, and they might hear some firing, but you know what? It's right around deer season for muzzleloader around here.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to hunt after dark, dude.
Well, burglars.
Hey, coon hunting, you hunt at night?
Yes.
Yeah, but coon season ain't in.
Well, yeah, true. But whatever.
I'm a poacher.
I'm a poacher.
You're a poker.
Hell, it don't matter. I can walk out my front car and shoot one and shoot an arrow and kill a deer. I mean, that ain't no big deal.
Throw a rock.
Wait a minute. No. I could only do that one night of a year.
I can throw an empty mason jar out the back door and kill a deer. What are you talking about?
God.
Here's a.
My wife swings a pan and knocks a deer out.
They're all laying back there. They got into my mash. They're all laying back there with their legs in the air as it is.
Cruiser, what's going on? I'm having a fucked up day. I just hit a deer.
Gotta better be careful out here in these streets.
Even the deer hating on me.
Just as I was starting to get my slide action on.
Cycle Cruiser never responded to my email.
You imagine that?
Did you really expect it?
Yeah, I was his biggest fan.
Dante, here's a brand new 18 rally in Winston-Salem, North Carolina for $47.88.
Go get it.
It's even the gray one instead of the Honda red.
Go get it.
No, I'm good.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Yeah, I just had Christmas for children. Yeah, can't do that.
No,
well, it's your turn to have Christmas.
Hey, Marshall, you're forgetting one thing.
What?
It's only so much a month.
Yeah, so is
No, wait a minute. What model is it and make is it you want?
We'll just say we'll call it a 250 Rally.
Okay, I can get you one for free. All you gotta do is come pick it up. Won't have keys or title, but I'll get you one for free.
Rub a couple wires together, to start it. Yeah.
Well, I'll have it startable by the time you get here.
Well, you kind of need a title in order to register.
Well, it depends on how fast you want to ride.
True. I guess it could be a trail bike, in quotes. I hear like a radio or something. It's not me.
Somebody must be doing something.
That damn social media.
Yeah, that fucking social media. That's all it is.
I
don't know if it's
that's
me.
one of the government radios coming in. It must be one of them damn ham operators or something.
Yeah.
Ham honk radios.
Yeah, let me look down here. What's that say? MMQ what?
Oh, looked again.
It's KC3 MQM.
That wasn't the ABS one for that price. Oh well.
Kilo Charlie 3 Mike.
Queer Mike.
Baby, it's queer, Mike. Come here.
Not really queer. He just associates as a neutral gender, semi-pseudo, whatever else is up to date.
Basement dweller.
Basement dweller. A pseudo basement dweller.
Come here, boy. You got a pretty mouth.
Basically a chud that dresses nicer.
A chud? What the hell is a chud?
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. Don't you watch movies?
Chud.
Yeah.
Chud.
I've never heard of this.
That's so back in the day.
Yeah, well, I'm old, remember?
Oh, well, that's probably why I don't know what that is.
And you gotta watch it when there's a hanging chud.
I'm not that young, but I'm not that old either.
Well, Oh, so you're in the middle? It's okay. You're on the fence. It's all right.
Oh.
Wow.
Somebody has their freaking Roger tone on. Come on.
Come on.
Turn that shit off. Can't stand Roger tones.
Oh, the wind's picking up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That means I'll get it in 12 hours.
I've had wind for the last 3 days. I ate too much cheese.
Oh, I just got another notification, Matt. 284. Another sub.
Pepper, get out here. Get out.
We yelling on his weenie again.
And Matt's gone.
The dog comes up here and shit. Not even my dog.
Stroking that wing.
Oh my God.
Is it time to get it a diaper?
It's time to eat that damn thing, isn't it?
If you want to go eat the damn thing, be my guest.
Eat the what?
Ship him to Overland. Overland, I probably eat him.
Yeah, Overland. We used to know a guy named Overland.
Yeah.
Then he disappeared.
Oh, who's
went
the
on
one
vacation.
that out in the back? Because it wasn't me.
Went on vacation and disappeared.
He's in McDonald's window right now.
No, Overland tried to go on over water and found out he sinks. You just should have stuck to the land. Oh, we found out that Versus is actually the KLE.
Hail 1 inch or larger? Wow.
It is.
Wow.
Dante was looking it up online and found out the Versus is the KLE.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Oh no! Really? There she goes again. Look what she's drawing now. We got a dildo and a DeWalt drill, and he's ready to take it. Going, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, that's right.
The aliens do that to me at least once a night.
Butthole bruiser. And Matt's back.
That's bad, isn't it? I'm so mean.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
You forgot to draw like ass crack hair though. You left that part out.
No, he keeps it clean and shaven for his subscribers.
Right, yeah.
It's smooth today.
That's right. Shave today.
Shave today. That on one of your vlogs.
Shave today and hairy tomorrow.
I'm gonna have to do one of these days. My channel's not a comedy channel at all, but I'm gonna have to do one of those one of these days, making fun of it.
Shave today.
I think
just keep saying little stuff the whole time that he says, subscribe today.
You better watch it. He'll get you blocked.
Goodbye,
Get your channel pulled.
everybody.
Where you going?
I'm not going to strike yet.
I'm going to end the live portion of this early tonight, guys.
Alrighty.
No.
Everyone who came, thanks for coming. Everyone who
Thank
watched,
you so much.
Thanks, man.
And we'll do this next week.
Oh, yeah.
And try not to chase your one wiener.
That's a threat. That's a threat.
That's off, people.
See ya.
Peace.
See you later, hooker.